We're back, or at least I'm back. What's up? How's everybody doing? Got the holidays going on. Just had Thanksgiving come through. Been a while. That's why I'm here, to just throw a quick freestyle at you. Not a lot of prep on this one. I mean, I jotted down some random topics and shit like that, but I know it's been so long that I felt like I needed to get on here. Was working on a co-host. Does seem like he was interested, but I don't know, kind of seems to have fizzled out. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Kind of giving up on Rob. I mean, at this point, he's just got other things going on. He don't give a fuck about you. At least if he gave a fuck about me, he would at least come on once in a while, at least throw me a bone. But whatever, it is what it is. My brother hates me. As you could tell by the way I treat him in the podcast. I don't blame him. But it's all just fun, really. So let me find what I did jot down here, and let's try to get through it as quickly as possible so that we don't have these long ass fucking serious podcasts that we'd be having lately. I do want to hit on a few serious topics as usual. The Rittenhouse thing was disturbing. They're trying to make this kid into a hero now. He's a hero because he went and murdered people, which makes no fucking sense. And I guarantee you, if his skin was a different color, Fox News and all of those other right-wing outlets wouldn't be touting him as a hero. But whatever, it is what it is. And now the cocksucker stands to gain like $1 million off of his bail because some asshole did a GoFundMe or whatever and raised all this money for his bail. And now he wants to claim that money. So the American dream, huh? You can just fucking shoot people, kill them, just target practice, kill these fucking assholes, get off, and become a millionaire for murdering people. It's so fucked up. So my main issue with this is the whole self-defense thing. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he wasn't in fear of his life, that he didn't shit his pants once shit started coming at him. And a lot of people will give him a pass because of this reason. They'll say, oh, poor kid, you know, they were coming to beat his ass and this and that. Well, as somebody who's taken a lump here and there, you take an ass whipping and you move on. You don't fucking kill someone. Like, that's not how it works. And in these states where this stand your ground bullshit exists, you have these assholes who are looking for it. And then when it comes to them and they start getting handled, they shoot and then say, oh, self-defense. Well, that doesn't make any sense. You looked for it. You went looking for it. And then when it came to you, it becomes self-defense? That makes no fucking sense at all. It's extremely frustrating because we can go back to the Trayvon Martin case and it was the same thing. Zimmerman was out there looking for it and Trayvon Martin started handling Zimmerman, and that pussy pulled out his gat and shot and killed the poor kid because he couldn't handle him like a man. Like Rittenhouse couldn't handle those dudes like a man. And that's what's frustrating. You go out there looking for it, acting like a man, like a man. And then when it comes to you hard, it's, oh shit, I can't handle this anymore. Let me change the odds that favor me to the point where this allows people to live tomorrow. And a lot of these young bucks don't understand that. And that's why everything is life or death. This means you live till tomorrow. This or this means it's over. And unfortunately, our own fucking justice system is allowing this and this to become self-defense. When you're out there looking for the smoke, and then when you start getting burned by it, that's your option. And you get away with it. And you might get a fucking $1 million for it. So that is what we're talking about when we're talking about the injustice, the racial inequalities in the justice system. Because again, if Kyle Rittenhouse was Laquan Barkley, I don't think we would have the same outcome. I don't think the jurors would have the same sympathy for this poor little boy that feared for his life. I don't think that would happen. But I'm gonna move on. Now we got this new variant, this fucking Omegatron, whatever the fuck it is variant coming at us now from South Africa. What the fuck are you guys doing down there? Jesus Christ. Creating variants that are already all over the place. They're gonna be here soon. I'm getting my booster tomorrow because I ain't fucking around with this shit. And I would advise anybody listening to this to get your goddamn booster shot. And if you haven't gotten a vaccine yet, get one. I've already discussed this on other episodes, and I know I'm not going to change any minds, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm still going to plead with you to fucking... Don't you understand, you stupid assholes? Your bodies are allowing this variant to become the new COVID. That's the whole point. I don't understand why this is so difficult for you to understand. You keep giving it a host, it keeps adapting and changing and getting stronger, or it changes so that things don't affect it. Now they're talking about if our vaccines don't work, they're going to have to create a new one, and we're going to have to get another one in fucking next year. So when does the cycle stop? When are you assholes going to understand that you need to get vaccinated so this shit doesn't have bodies to feed on? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I'm tired of COVID. I'm tired. Well, if you're fucking tired of it, do what's responsible. All these assholes all over the country, like people you think they politicize this shit and they turn it into this fucking my body, my choice, my freedom. You fucking asshole. Your freedom affects other people, you stupid cocksucker. Because there are breakthrough cases, because the vaccine isn't 100%. If the vaccine was 100%, then I would say, fine. You're right. Your body, your choice. You want to die? Die. I lost my fucking uncle to this stuff. I watched as he went from just breathing with oxygen. He couldn't breathe on his own, and they're pumping the oxygen full blast up his nose. And I watched as he just struggled to talk. And he went from that to the fucking tube to death. And because you don't want to get a vaccine, you can carry that shit and give it to somebody else who may have been vaccinated. Because it's not 100%, you stupid assholes. That's what you don't understand. If it was 100%, fine, your body, your fucking choice. Because then I could just protect myself, and everybody who wanted to protect themselves could protect themselves from you and your fucking bullshit. But for some reason, this people cannot compute this. As simple as it is, it's not about you. It's about everybody around you. It's about your fellow human being. You stupid motherfuckers. All right, I'm done with that too. Sorry, I had to come out with the fire. I had to come out with the fire on this episode because it's been so long. It's so long. Got a lot of pent up anger. I mean, I got topics on here from like before fucking Halloween. That's how long it's been. Like I already forgot some of this shit. I got like a topic for a sexy vaccine costume, which I wish I could remember what it was. It's been that long. I think it was some ridiculous like needle. It was just so stupid. The great thing about Halloween is chicks love to dress up sexy, but it's got to kind of fit. Like you can't just fucking throw this bullshit like, hey, look, I'm a COVID vaccine, but I'm a sexy COVID vaccine, and have this weird fucking needle type foam costume on and looking like a fucking idiot because it's not gonna work. Just go back to the basics. Fuck, I was gonna try the cock soup. I didn't. That's on me. Hand up. I fucked up. I did find this story that I found interesting. So I guess this chick posted this on TikTok in Indonesia. I guess her husband is mad lazy. So this chick in the video, she's seen scaling and seasoning an arowana fish, which can go for as much as $300,000. And then she deep fried it to teach her husband a lesson. And it was because he wouldn't clean the aquarium. I mean, it's a nice looking fish. Looks expensive. It's also known as the dragonfish. It's got glimmering red and gold scales, and it's believed to bring good luck. It's a prized symbol of wealth and prosperity in China and Japan. They collect them the way people collect cars. What would you do? So remember, this is up to 300 grand. I guess if you got money like that, I guess your wife gets a pass. I don't know. If I had a $300,000 car, for example, and wifey like keyed it or something like that, there got to be consequences, repercussions. Fuck that. Like what? I guess the question is, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? You got a pet fish that costs mad loot. And your wife scales that bitch and fries it. Like, you can't even compare that to a car, because what if some people get attached to certain animals? What if the guy was attached to the fish? That's some foul shit. I'm trying to think of like a suitable punishment for this wife. I can't really think of something. Like, damn. My mind is failing me right now. I need to take some of those fucking mind boosting pills or something like that, because I'm losing my wit. Fucking dummy over here trying to do a podcast, trying to be funny, and I can't even fucking come up with a joke about a bitch who fucking fries her husband's $300,000 fish. What a fucking moron I am. Oh well, so let's move on to the next thing. What can I do? I got nothing there. I got nothing. I was in the store and I saw this little packet. You know, you remember Kool-Aid, the little packets of Kool-Aid, right? They still out there. People still make Kool-Aid and stuff. This one was called Flavor Aid. This is like the ghetto version of Kool-Aid. It's called Flavor Aid. And so you get the little packet. It's like, if you haven't seen it, it's like about this big, like maybe the size of a baseball card. It's got a little bit of powder in it. And you use it to make juice. Grape juice, fruit punch, orange, whatever flavors they have. And it struck me because I remember being a kid and I remember making this shit. And you would put this little packet of juice of flavoring into your big 2-quart jug of water. But that wasn't the end. You had to add like a shit ton of sugar in order to make this juice. Because otherwise you were basically just drinking faintly flavored. You were drinking like some of these seltzer waters where it has the hint of something, of a raspberry or a cherry or something like that. It has a hint because they don't put sugar in it and stuff, right? But this was actually acceptable. Like, people did this everywhere. All hoods across America, even some middle class, we're all doing this. And so you'd put this little packet of juice flavoring in there, and then you'd proceed to dump oodles and oodles of sugar into that motherfucker. And you get the big spoon. You gotta have the big spoon because it's tall. So you gotta have the big spoon to mix that bitch up. And you give it a little sip. Nope. More sugar in that bitch. Mix it up. Yeah, there it is right there. There it is. That's that grape shit right there. Boop. I'm good. And this was accepted. Like, everybody's so concerned about sugar and this and that these days. There's all these zero sugar options. It's even zero sugar Tang. Fucking zero sugar Tang? It's zero sugar everything. And it just, I went back to my childhood for a minute when I saw that. And it's crazy how times have changed. Crazy. Like, I put something on Facebook a couple months back about, like, these kids don't know nothing what it's like to be in a cab, you know, because now they just Uber and Lyft everywhere. They don't know what it's like to call it an actual taxi cab. So cabs had you by the balls back in the day. There was no tracking. There was no other like options. I mean, there were other cab companies in the bigger cities, but if you were in a small city that had like one cab company, you were fucked because you were at their mercy. You call for that motherfucker and you waiting and you waiting and you waiting. And then you finally get in that bitch, and they got the meter, and the meter is ticking away. Ticking away. The more mileage, the more you see your rate going up. Now you can see what the rate's going to be in advance. You didn't know what the rate was going to be back then. So you out with your friends or something, and maybe you don't have a car at the time, and you meet this girl in another city and she's flying everything. So you go back, get her number. Back in the day, we used to call people. There was none of this texting back and forth bullshit. It's, hey, baby, what's going on? And you used to have hours long conversations. All right? Where we learned our social skills. So you call her up and you're romancing the stone, and you just like, yeah, I can't wait to come see you, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got no ride, but I'm gonna take a cab. I'm gonna come through. So you call a cab up. They're like, yeah, 15 minutes. You're like, word. So 10 minutes later, you go downstairs because you're ready to go see this chick. You want to be down there. You don't want to miss the cab. You outside waiting up north where I'm from. Fucking cold out. So you're like, God damn, it's brick as fuck out here tonight. You's out there chilling, just waiting. Fucking cab. Where is this motherfucker? God damn, it's been a minute. Fuck. Waiting, is that? Nope. No. Fuck. Call him back. Yo, what's up with my cab? Yo, yeah, they're on their way. They'll be there any minute now. All right, cool. Waiting. Can't see them on no fucking app. You can't see where they are, so you don't know they're bullshitting you. With that motherfucker's all the way on the other side of town. Few minutes, my ass. Finally, 15 minutes later, motherfucker rolls up. So you're already like, what the fuck? Fucking freezing my dick off out here. And you get in the cab, right? Boom. Let's go. Spirits are getting back up because now you get warm. And you're on your way to see this chick. Good shit in the future. So as you're driving, like I said, the meter, based on the mileage, is clicking up. Now, mind you, they hit you right off the bat with the charge. I don't remember what it was, but let's say it's $5. Boom. As soon as you get in there and they turn that bitch on, you already owe them $5. You haven't moved a fucking inch, and you already owe them $5 just for them to come get you. I guess it's similar to, like, you know, if you cancel a ride on Uber or Lyft, you get charged a surcharge or whatever. But whatever. So you driving, you seeing that motherfucker, and it's going fast. It's just bloop, 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 bloop. You're like, God damn. Motherfucker. This bitch is out 2 towns over. So you sitting there, and now mind you, when you hit these red lights, they don't just charge you for the mileage, they charge you for the time too. So you sitting there at this red light, and you're waiting, and you seeing the meter still going up, and you ain't even moving. You're like, what the fuck? That would be fucking devastating down here in Florida, because these lights are like your enemy. No wonder why everybody drives so fucking crazy down here. These lights are ridiculous. When you hit some of these lights, you can listen to a whole like song on the radio or on your whatever, Spotify, whatever. You can listen to a whole fucking song while waiting at a light. It's fucking bananas. And there's so many of them. But whatever. Oh my God, you fucking murder yourself if you took a cab down here. So you'd be sitting there, you're at the light, and you're just watching that motherfucker just click, And you're like, what the fuck? So finally, you get to your destination, you pay them. And just like Uber and Lyft, these motherfuckers are talking about tips. Like, you felt obligated to give this son of a bitch who made you wait out in the cold for 15 minutes, who sat at these red lights purposely, because sometimes they could beat the light, but they slow down anyways. And you're sitting in the back there like, motherfucker, that was yellow. You could have fucking made that. So you say, and they take the long way because you didn't have the GPS on your phone. So these motherfuckers, they knew the long way around shit. So they're definitely taking you the long way if you don't know better. And you don't tell them, no, go this way or go that way. If you don't know where you're going, they're taking you the long way. You're getting fucked. You're getting fucked in all your holes. So you finally get there after getting fucked in all your holes. And not a pleasant fuck. Like, I'm talking like dry. Right in there. So now these motherfuckers expect you to give them a tip after all this trauma. And a lot of us, because we don't want to be a cheap bastard, we still give them a tip. Because we also know that these motherfuckers have long memories. If you're in a small town and you only have one cab company, there's only so many cab drivers, and there's only so many that work certain hours. They're going to remember you. They're going to remember your address. They're going to remember you didn't tip them. So it's almost like out of like pride, like not wanting to look like a cheap bastard, but also protecting yourself for the next time you need that cab, you throw them a few extra dollars too. But these kids don't know nothing about that. Because they got, and this is where technology, you sometimes it's a love-hate relationship with it, because they don't know what it's like to do that shit. They don't know what it's like for they always have instant gratification. Everything is on demand. Boom, boom, boom. In my face. As soon as I want it, I get this delivery. I don't even have to wait a day. I can get that shit same day delivery. They got no clue what it's like. They have no patience. They have no clue what it's like. That's why you have all these Karens flipping out all over the place. That's why you have all these people starting all these problems in the fucking in the airports and shit these days, because everybody's so self-entitled and everything's so instant and all this bullshit. They don't know what it's like to hit a chick up on a pager. Give her that 143. Or maybe that 69. Or maybe if you're like me, you just hit them with the God damn it, what was the numbers? Does it say boobs? 8008 or whatever. 80083, whatever it was. I don't know. But that was how it was. That's how it was. And honestly, it was simpler and it was fucking awesome. And I miss it. I don't miss the cabs. Don't get me wrong. Fuck the cabs. I'll take Uber and Lyft any day. That's why I'm saying, like, some things I love, some things I hate about technology. I don't know where the fuck I just came up with that shit. But so one thing I noticed down here in Florida, there's fucking signs for everything, like on the side of the road. I'm driving down the road and I see this sign for like mattresses, like I guess a store's getting rid of them, but it's like this little, like with the little homemade signs with a phone number. Just like, it's not even like a logo or anything. It's just like mattresses and then a number. And or I'll see like, damn, what was it? Oh, it was a funny one that I saw recently that I was like, what the fuck is that? Like they'll advertise anything, like divorce, $100, like $99, and then a phone number. And I'm just thinking, like, who the fuck calls these little road sign bullshit? Who calls these things for like legit professional services? And I know I discussed this in a previous episode, but there are so many people down here who hire people to hold signs, and they're out there with the sign and they're like, just bouncing it around, and sometimes they try to do fucking all flips and all fun shit, but for the most part, they're just out there like this, dying in the sun, just with this sad face on. Like I even saw this one motherfucker. He was in like a scooter, or he was in like one of those scooters, and he's just out there holding the sign, just chilling. Like, I guess that's easy for him, but the other motherfuckers got to stand. They don't even give them seats, and they just be out there like this, like fucking eat at Joe's right here on the front. And he was like, I'd be feeling bad for those motherfuckers. Like, God damn, how much do they pay them? And they don't pay them a lot. Which leads me back to this labor shortage bullshit that I'm so fucking tired of hearing. And all these companies are using this shit as an excuse to do stuff. I read a story about Boston Market actually shutting down. Like, people ordered their Thanksgiving meals. They went there and the shit was closed. They were like, fuck off. Happy Thanksgiving, bitches. Motherfuckers prepaid for the Thanksgiving meals, got there and the shit was closed. How fucking mad would you be? I'd be pissed. And they're talking about they refunded their money. Motherfucker, you gotta do a lot more than refund their money. It's fucking crazy. We refunded their money. We fucked up the Thanksgiving, but we refunded their money. And why do they have the labor shortage? Why? Are you hearing about places that pay well having labor shortages? Wawa stepped up. Wawa started paying their cashiers and stuff more money. Depending on where you live, they started paying more. But I think McDonald's did too. But you hear all these other places, oh, labor shortage, labor shortage because you motherfuckers want to keep all the money and you don't want to pay motherfuckers a decent wage. If you pay them, they will come. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you pay them, they will come. It's very simple. But I don't want to get into all of that serious shit again. It's just stupid. So I like I said, we haven't done this for so long. I got shit on here that's from way back. So let's go back to October. Let's go back to when pumpkin spice starts. Early October, sometime now it's like late September. It's all pumpkin spice this. Pumpkin spice lattes and pumpkin spice fucking I don't know, goddamn donuts and everything is pumpkin spice. Now I understand certain seasons, certain vegetables, are more available and this and that. I get it. But I don't remember this pumpkin spice craze as when I was growing up. It's just all marketing bullshit. Like, if pumpkin spice was so great, why the fuck don't they sell it all year? If people love pumpkin spice, I gotta have that pumpkin spice fucking latte, then why the fuck isn't the pumpkin spice latte available in fucking July? Why isn't the pumpkin spice latte available in February? Because pumpkins are more expensive? Maybe. But you don't need fresh pumpkins to make that shit. No, it's bullshit. It's marketing bullshit. Fuck pumpkin spice. Fuck off. And what's it, the apple picking shit with the apple cider? Fuck your apple cider donuts. Make them all year. Why you just make them? If they're so fucking good, why don't you make them all year? Makes no fucking sense. If I'm offering some good shit, I'm gonna sell it all the time. Don't tell me there's a shelf life on it. That's bullshit. I make some bomb ass chili. I want that chili in the fucking scorching hot summer or in the cold winter. I want that chili because it's fucking good. The fuck out of my. I want Popeye's chicken sandwiches year round. Year round, I want Popeye's chicken sandwich. You don't give me no fucking limited edition Popeye's chicken sandwich. This shit is good, so you offer it year round. So fuck your pumpkin spice. So I was reading this article about some assholes who named their kid A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Think about this poor kid. Like, what asshole parents you must be to name your kid this. This poor son of a bitch, every time they sign their name, has to sign A, B, C, D. I can't even remember it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Every single fucking time. And not only do they have to do this, but you know they're going to have to repeat themselves every time somebody asks them their name. Because the person's going to be like, huh? And they're going to have to repeat the whole fucking thing again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So they got to sign this long ass name. Think about your poor kid. Poor kid learning how to sign a name. Little fucking Mary, M-A-R-Y. Little Johnny, J-O-H-N. Little Stevie, S-T-E-V-E. And this poor son of a bitch got to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, motherfucking K. What the fuck? I think these parents should be forced to change their name to stupid asshole cunt face. Every time they got to, that's your name now. Stupid asshole cunt face and stupid asshole dick face. Whoever's got the face that looks like a cunt and whoever's got the face that looks like a dick, that's their names. Those are the parents' names from now. So you got to fucking sign that every time for naming your kid that. It's fucking bananas. This poor kid. And I'm not even talking about how kids are going to make fun of him. Like, what can they say? Hey, alphabet. What's up, fuck face? Like, big deal. We all get made fun of, but they'll probably get, like, if that kid calls the other kid, calls ABC alphabet, they're probably going to get in trouble for bullying. Like, hey, alphabet, you're missing some letters. You know, like, call me alphabet. Like, fucking little pussies that we're creating these days. But whatever. That's another story. We've already talked about that. This poor son of a bitch. I don't think they said the last name. Imagine what the last name is. What if it's like something simple? Like, I don't know, Jones. So this poor son of a bitch has to write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, Jones. Or what if it's something equally as long? I don't know. What's a long last name? Somebody from the Red Sox had a long one. Saltalamacchia. Imagine that name was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, Saltalamacchia. They wouldn't even fit. Like every time you filled out a form, how the fuck are they going to fit all that on the little form? They'd have to write like super tiny. The poor kid. God bless her. I hope that son of a bitch is not named Saltalamacchia. Holy shit. It was so long, it like went all the way down like a rainbow on his uniform. Oh, man. So speaking of names, right? So Amy Schumer got married to some guy, something Fisher. And they named their kid Jean Attell Fisher. I don't know why he took her name, but whatever. Oh, no, his name. Sorry. I just got confused there. So that is his name. So Jean Attell Fisher. Because I guess his middle name was after Dave Attell, which is another comedian, blah, 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 whatever. She changed his name to Jean David Fisher because she was afraid of him getting clowned because Jean Attell sounds like genital. Like, this is how soft we're getting. She was afraid he was going to get teased. You do this nice thing and you name your child after this other comedian because you must be tight with him or whatever. And then you change it because, like, I didn't even see that and think genital. Saw Jean Attell. But I guess somebody somewhere along the line could have put the connection together. And, oh, God forbid, the kid gets a few barbs and a few kids break his balls about his name to build up a little, like, fuck off, to build up a little resistance to assholes. No, we don't want that. We don't want kids learning how to build some resistance, to learn how to say fuck off, to learn how to not give a fuck what other people think or say. No, we got to protect them. So let's change his name. Fucking crazy. I'm driving down the road. All right. This is the truth. I am not exaggerating about this at all. I know sometimes you guys think, that can't be true. This motherfucker's just exaggerating or overplaying things just for the podcast. No, I do not do that. I always keep it real with you. Okay? I'm driving down the road and I see this lady and she's making all these hand gestures. And I'm just like, I'm looking over and I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? And she's got her phone, like, you know how you clip your phone in your little holder or whatever. If you got the magnet, you just pop it on the magnet. So I'm thinking, like, at first I thought she was like gesturing to like the car in front of her or something like that. Like, at first I thought she's like, fuck you, you motherfucker. Like, just throwing her hands around like, you fucking fuck off, you fucking asshole. But it was not that. She had the phone on and you could see she was directing her shit at the phone. So that's when I deduced that this chick is out there doing fucking sign language and all this shit. She's making all these fucking signs to the phone. And I don't know if she was having an argument or whatever, but she's just like, bah, 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 making all these fucking FaceTime sign language shits at the phone. And and I'm just like, wait a minute. We got laws against texting and driving. Okay. It's got to be illegal to sign and drive. Because she didn't stop. She didn't stop at the light. She kept going. She's driving and she's still motherfucker. Giving the fucking sign to slide home and everything, bro. And this is not me shitting on sign language people or deaf people or anything like that. So don't take it that way. But you can't be doing all of this shit while you're driving if I can't do this while I'm driving. It's the same fucking thing. Might even be worse because I can at least text with one hand and keep one hand on the wheel. And you're out there fucking like, what the fuck? That shit ain't fair. I'm all for the disabled and giving them what they need, but you can't be doing that when you're driving. You tell that motherfucker, I'll call you back. Gotta follow the rules. That's some bullshit. So, I don't know. I had some bullshit on here where I guess a Frontier Airlines pilot was accused of secretly, I don't know, he had like a camera set up, I think, or something like that. And he's secretly recording a spy camera, which is disgusting, and he should be arrested and all that stuff. But why does, see, this is what I don't understand. And this is why I noted this story. Why do you have to bring Frontier into it? How does Frontier Airlines know that this guy's a fucking pervert? Like, they do their normal background checks. They do their normal shit. How the fuck are they going to know that this guy's capable of setting up a spy cam and being that type of pervert? But you got to bring their name, the company's name into it and drag them through the mud. And that's what I don't get, because it happens more often than not, where shit that has nothing to do with the person or the story gets brought into it. Would it matter if the guy worked for Delta? Would it matter if he worked for JetBlue? It doesn't matter. The guy's a scumbag no matter what. But you gotta throw to get the headline. Instead of just writing airplane pilot, that's not enough. You have to throw the name of the company out there, which is fucking stupid. It's clickbait stupid. It has nothing to do with the story that's the company he works for. Because it's not like Frontier is going to sit there and tolerate that or approve of it. Like, they're not fucking animals. They're not going to condone this shit. Neither would any other airline. So it's just a stupid footnote that you throw in there to get clicks. And that's what's fucked up, and that's what's wrong with everything out there today. Anyways. Let me see what else I got on here. Let's talk about, so the last thing I got. For some of us who are antisocial, they would say that some good things came out of this pandemic, right? You don't have to, like, people can't be all up on you in the store anymore to get that social distancing, right? So let's talk about some good things that came out of the pandemic. I didn't really think about this too much. I just threw it on the topic list, but let's freestyle. Fuck it. This whole episode's really been a freestyle. I'm not as prepared as I usually am, because I got to be honest with you. I've been working a lot. I've been tired, and I felt like the last couple episodes haven't been my best. So I'm trying to do better. All right. Trying to do better. I'm back, motherfuckers, and I'm coming back again. I just got to think of funny shit to talk about. So let's talk about good things that came out of the pandemic. I got one. You know those motherfuckers who have that dragon breath? Well, when they wear a mask, you ain't getting that no more. What? No more. They're getting their own taste of dragon. Those are the motherfuckers that are super anti-mask mandate guys. Those motherfuckers that had that killer dragon breath. Now they're starting to see what everybody else has been dealing with their whole fucking life. Now, motherfucker, we got you. You with your fucking disgusting, just vomit-inducing, shit-eating dragon breath. You got to smell what you give out to everyone else. So that's a great thing for the pandemic. You shit-eating motherfuckers, you yuck-mouth cocksuckers, finally got to do something about that disgusting breath, because now you're smelling your own shit. So fuck you, and you deserve it. All right, that's one thing. This next thing, I guess, is good for some people. But I feel like it's bad overall, is all the delivery services that just went ham and just jumped on this, and like you can basically get anything you need through a delivery service these days. So like I went to McDonald's recently, and you know, it's convenient. You pop in the app, get those reward points so you can get like a free Big Mac at some point, and just pull up to the curbside and get your shit brought out to you like the old days, like they used to do in the restaurants back in the day, where you would park and they would bring your food out to you. Like, that's kind of cool. You don't have to go through the drive-through and order and wait. You just pop that shit in. I mean, it sucks that it's taking away jobs, but hey, it's a human that got to bring you the food at least. But I noticed there's, you know, they make the drive-through lane. So like when you order something crazy, like fucking, I want no salt on my fries. So now they got to fry you a whole new batch because you want no salt on it. And then you turn around and ask for salt. So you can just get fresh fries and put some fucking salt on it. So they make you wait over there in the corner. So they have like one of those spots. Then they have like 2 curbside spots, maybe in some places 3. But then there's like 10 fucking DoorDash and Uber Eats spots. And it's like, holy shit, we've gotten lazy. Like, we used to be lazy before. Man, now this pandemic has given us the fucking green light, given us the get out of jail free card to be as lazy as motherfucking possible, as long as you're willing to pay that delivery fee. I am not above it. So I'm not going to sit here and preach and make people talk shit about you all who are lazy bastards. But there's a limit to it, like there's a limit to everything. There has to be balance. You can't just sit in your house and order everything through your fucking apps, through delivery services. You're already ordering tons of shit through Amazon. Now you're ordering all your groceries and shit. And now they got like these late night fucking delivery services that if you feel like you want some, I don't know, 7-Eleven nachos and shit like that, I need a Slurpee and some fucking and some taquitos from 7-Eleven. Some Monterey chicken taquitos. Like, what the fuck are we doing? The more we go forward, the more we go back. And we're just getting lazier and lazier. And as much fitness stuff is out there, a lot of us are getting fatter, myself included, fatter and fatter. Now, I still try to do shit. Like, sometimes I'll go out to avoid this stuff. But the pandemic has changed a lot of this. A lot of this. I mean, what can't you get brought to you these days? Like, you can almost get anything delivered to you. Anything. People are getting their prescriptions delivered to them. Liquor, alcohol, whatever, getting that delivered to them. But that started way back. I remember us ordering delivery. and they didn't even give a fuck. They wouldn't even card you. They're like, we came all the way out here. Here you go. That was the best. When you're at a party and you can, that shit is the truth. Because nobody has to make a beer run, which you don't want them doing anyways, because they're fucked up. So you want them bringing the beers or liquor or whatever to the crib. So what else? What else is good for? I guess, like I said, you got some space, so people aren't all crowd. Well, at least most people aren't. Some people are always up your ass no matter what. You got a little bit of that. I know I'm missing. I gotta be missing something. There's got to be something, some other good shit that came out of this pandemic. I mean, for businesses, I think a lot of them saw that they could save a lot of money by having people work at home and save themselves a lot of costs and expenses by sending people out, like these broadcasters and shit like that for sports. Like, motherfucker, you could just stay at home and watch this monitor and say the same shit that you would do at the game. Why are we paying you all this, flight and fucking food expenses and all of this shit when you can do the same thing at home? So I guess good for them. I don't know. I guess it forced us to figure out other ways to do things without being, in the same room. So I guess that's kind of a good thing. I mean, it's just an extension of the dating apps. Whatever dating app you use, I don't know. I don't use them. I've been out of the game for a while. But you got to think those did well during the pandemic. Which is never going to fucking go away because you assholes won't get vaccinated. But whatever. We're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that. I guess it taught some companies how to adapt, like with the toilet paper shortage, where they had toilet paper, but it was packaged for commercial use versus retail, and they had to figure out ways to change that in these cases. Damn, I can't really think of much else. I mean, this shit sucks. We got to get this shit. We got to get past this. I thought we'd be done with this by now. Once I saw a vaccine, I thought, yes, it's over. But nope, it's not over. Because people let politics play over science. But I'm not going to end on that. Because serious topics were way back there. So fuck that shit. Fuck vaccines. Fuck COVID. Fuck child molesters. Fuck cancer. What else can we fuck today? I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, I wanted to give you something. Show you I'm not gone. I'm back. Still working on a co-host. I'll see you hopefully sooner than last time. I think I basically what I let happen is I start to feel like, shit, I got to do a podcast. Shit, I got to do a podcast. What am I going to talk about? And I start to feel all this pressure instead of just coming out here and freestyling like I can't. So, I mean, it's easier with a co-host, but fuck it. I don't have one. So deal with it. I'll try to give you the best that I can. And until next time, get that vaccine. Let's hope this fucking Omegatron variant doesn't go crazy. And hopefully none of you motherfuckers die before the next podcast. I mean, who knows? It could be a month and a half. So good luck. All right. I'll see you then. Later.